Here we are at Barnby level crossing in Nottinghamshire with Delta Australia. Good lord, those alarms are loud. And those barriers hit the floor. Okay, the time now is 13:12, now 13:13, on Friday the 16th of April 2021. And this is I got my old phone out for this. This is the slightly delayed 1310 1 Whiskey 96 LNER service from London King's Cross to Inverness. It's a 9-coach Azuma. Good news is, if I don't see the number on it, then I can always, because Real Time give you those now, they tell you what train they use for it. Where am I actually going to go for this? I'm going to probably stand up here, because I think the train might be coming from that way. And I can get this light here. One of those sounded like a fire alarm sounder. The other one was a normal level crossing alarm, but the other one didn't sound like it at all. This is the first level crossing video I have made on the East Coast main line. And this is, of course, all of them are. There are no automatic crossings. It's a manually controlled crossing with CCTV. I don't think any other type would really be allowed. Because I know the maximum speed for an automatic level crossing with half barriers is 110. Sorry, 100. Where did I get 110 from? Probably thinking about Berks and Hants. Because on there, they used to have a line speed of 100, but now it's 110. In some places anyway. But the only AHB on there has been closed. Here she comes. I'm gonna love this. It's an 800, of course. All of the HSTs and 225s have been scrapped. Well, not scrapped, but taken out of service. Hey, 800 108. I think that's what it was, I'm not sure. Something like that. I'll have to put it in. Here we are again at Barnby level crossing in Nottinghamshire with Delta Australia. Right, time now 13:19 on Friday the 16th of April 2021. And, to get my phone out again, this is the the 1321 1 Echo 10 LNER service from Edinburgh to London King's Cross. And this one stopped at Newark, so it stopped at Newark Northgate, so it won't be going as fast as the last one, because it's just having called at Newark. And welcome to my second video on the ECML. I've seen that corner on the line though. Not really looking forward to that. Not being able to see it till the last second. And there's a couple of old barriers hidden behind whatever this building is. I'm quite liking this though. I found it fun in the last video how I just had to yell out the numbers like 800 something. I didn't obviously say that, I tried to read the number. Thankfully on real-time trains they give you the train that they're using, and then they give you that information. Maybe it's partially because of this, how people have to basically shout the numbers if they want to, first of all, get it in the video, and if they can actually read it. But just in case, give you the number so that you can add it in the video if you need to. I'm glad I put my tablet's SD card on my phone though, because otherwise I wouldn't have had the space to do this video. Oh, she's coming. I'm surprised at the speed it's just got from having left. (800 to 05). Here we are at Bullpit Lane level crossing in Nottinghamshire with Delta Australia. Oh, you hit the floor. Alright, time now 13:31 on Friday the 16th of April 2021. And this is the most likely the 13:37 1 Echo 11 LNER service from Aberdeen to London King's Cross. In which case you're probably coming from this way. Welcome to Bullpit Lane, the second level crossing and the third video on the East Coast Main Line. Right, I wonder, are you one of the ones stopping at Newark? Let's have a look. No, you don't stop at Newark, you're going to come past at speed. This is another manually controlled barrier crossing with CCTV. Just been down to Barnby, which is down that way, Barnby Road. Might cross over to this side. So, let's see what it looks like from this angle. Can't say I've got any videos here yet though. We'll have to wait and see. Signal down there is on red because Barnby's, well, it's not up, but there's no train approaching from that angle, hopefully. Oh, white lights in the distance. That's a sign that an Azuma is coming at 125 miles an hour, or something similar. Here we are again at Bullpit Lane level crossing in Nottinghamshire with Delta Australia. Bang. Okay, time now 13:36 on Friday the 16th of April 2021, and this will be the 13. Well, it's quite delayed actually. The 13:42. Is it 13:42 or is it early or late? Depending on which one it was. It's one of the ones from Leeds, so it's either the 1 Delta 13, yeah, it's the delayed one actually, so it's the 1320 1 Delta 13 LNER service from London King's Cross to Leeds, and it's late. I know this one's late because that signal down there has already been turned to green, so it's definitely coming from this side, and the barriers have already gone down at Barnby. And it made sense that it was delayed because it was supposed to come through here about 17 minutes ago, yet it hasn't. And then I haven't got internet on my other phone, so it's like I couldn't refresh the page. But it says 33 on there, but I'm pretty sure I've just looked on this phone that I'm currently using to film a couple of minutes ago before I started recording, and I saw that it had changed. It had changed to 39, and obviously that was about 4 minutes away, so I had to early start. I had to get my early start filming. Everyone likes the early start if they can master it. See how we're doing for time. I'll have to check that on real time, to be honest. I've only got like an offline copy, so any early or late movements I don't really have access to on this phone anyway. On my other phone I can't update the page at any time, but I can always check after the video, as I do on this phone. You can see some white lights in the distance, so that's a sign that you're approaching. Oh, hello. 801 108 or something like that. That's of course double pass then, because then you got your other one from this side, which was the delayed one. That one must have been another train. I'll have to probably update that one on the actual video itself when I actually make it, because just before that Azuma passed, I saw another one down there that was coming. So I didn't see that other one from behind me. I'm gonna have to get used to the East Coast main line, but as you know, I'm very new to this. Now here's the Azuma that I've been just looking at for a minute. $800 216. You surprised me, Bullpit Lane. Wasn't expecting you. Well, so after that closure with 2 Azumas, I didn't see that there was another, because there's a freight on here. I don't know if you can see it in this light, but there's a bit that says this is the 1328 410 Foxtrot from Dolan's Moor sidings to Scunthorpe Redbourne sidings. Because it says 1334 on this phone, because obviously I haven't updated the page on here because I don't have an internet connection. But obviously it's only become late and now it's actually coming. So now this is this one. Signal down there's been changed to green, so they've put the barriers down at Barnby. If it's coming up to Scunthorpe, it must be coming from the London King's Cross side. So I might have to go this side. They have to have left a few minutes though for the signals, because we've just had 2 Azumas in one closure, so that would have left a delay for lines in both directions. And actually it was the second one that was coming from that way, so there would have been a longer time. But oh well, these things happen. Oh yes, it is a freight. Wonderful. At least I've been able to identify it, and I haven't had just one of those closures where it's like, I don't know what this train is, oh, it's here. Obviously I'm going to have to keep looking the other way now because of that Azuma that surprised me. Like the first time I went to Cross Lane, which at the time of speaking is actually the next video that hasn't been published yet. That's the next one to go up. But there was an Azuma that came from behind me. Or from the other side of me, rather, while I was focusing on the other passenger. So it was a double stay, but it was an unexpected one. '66 143. 143 to Scunthorpe. Here we are at Balderton level crossing in Nottinghamshire with Delta Australia. That is a nice alarm. Okay, time now 14:08 on Friday the 16th of April 2021. And this is the... I've always struggled with this now. Right, let's open up the little image I've taken of the screen. The 14... Most likely the 1410... 1 Sierra 18 LNER service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh, and possibly also the 1412 1 Alpha 31 from Leeds to London. I can see white lights in the distance over there, so I think that means there's an Azuma on its way. Double yellow signal over there, which has changed to green just as I said that. And looks like I was wrong. They do put telephones at manual crossings. Because this crossing, like all of the others around here, is controlled and monitored by CCTV to check for obstructions on the level crossing. I think I got the number right that time. And I was right, you are double staying. That's fun. 125 miles an hour. Depending on whether, of course, it stops at Newark. Although I've stopped using Newark's timetable after we've just been to Barnby and Bullpit Lane. I changed timetable from Newark to Claypole Loop because we're closer to that now. We're closer to Claypole than any other. Yep, there is the other Azuma down there. I've just seen them pass each other. You can now see the white light in the distance as it comes. I guess they call this crossing Balderton because there's a settlement called Balderton, which is one of the suburbs of Newark. But this is barely that and anything else. Oh, there's another Azuma down there. There's a set of white lights for it, which means with the headlights of a train. But what it could be remains a mystery. There was originally the 1416, but that's now saying come through at 29. .801 something. 801-207. Now you'll go up. Thank you. Here we are at Balderton level crossing in Nottinghamshire with Delta Australia. Bang on the floor. Time now 14:16 on Friday the 16th of April 2021, and this is the 13:55. It's actually very late, obviously. 571 Yankee freight service. It doesn't specify GBRF, Freightliner, even Deutsche Cargo, something like that, from Clacton to Musborough Booths. It's some sort of freight train. It says diesel locomotive, trailing load 400 tons, but it doesn't tell me. Why don't you tell me? It's either terrible communication or something else, I'm not sure. The bridge over there with a lot of road vehicles on it is the A1. Because I know that the A1 and East Coast Main Line run broadly parallel to each other from London to Edinburgh. This could be a freight, it could be a light movement. Well, it won't be because it's got a trailing load. But, you know, like one of those things that isn't freight, but isn't exactly anything else either. Like that one, I got a late start at the last crossing. I got well, theoretically it's some sort of freight train, but it wasn't carrying anything, just lots of empty wagons. And I've noticed that those two signals are now at green. So the train is definitely coming from this way. Yeah, I can see it in the distance. Perfect timing signalling here on the ECML. I'd expect no less, of course. Let me get this light. Oh, hello. 37884. Oh, it's carrying a class 321 on it. I've never seen that. It's a stock movement, and it was pulled by a 37. Well, the barriers have stayed down, so something else is coming. I haven't updated real time, so I'm not exactly sure. Time's at 14:19. Could be the 14:24, 1 Echo 12 from Edinburgh to London. Other than that, I'm not sure. Again, I've only got a picture of the page. I've only got a picture of that on this phone, so. I gotta say, that was awesome. Okay, the signal has gone to caution. You got a yellow and a red. So if they're already trying to clear the signals, then it means it must be coming from this side. But as yet, I do not see anything in the distance. There is a signal of caution on that side now as well. So, well, hopefully it's not a triple stay, because that will not look very good on the memory of this phone. Okay, that side's at green. They've cleared that signal now. So it's got to be something coming from this side. Yep, I can see something in the distance now. It is this one from Edinburgh to London. It is an Azuma. Funny that with that first train. Didn't know whether it was going to be a freight movement or anything else. Turns out it was a very rare stock movement, moving some Greater Anglia things, class 321 or something. Can't remember now, because I read it on the back of the trailing part. What that thing was carrying. Up they go. I will have to probably put that number in the description because I didn't see it. Oh well. Late start at Barnby Lane in Nottinghamshire. This is this time now 14:35 on Friday the 16th of April 2021. And this is the 14:39 1 Sierra 19 LNER service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh, and also the 14:40 1 Echo 13 LNER from Perth to London King's Cross. And after that there are no more trains for a bit. So I had to get these late. There are 3 lines at this level crossing, because there is the up and down of the ECML, and then the timetable that's Claypole Loop, which is the extra track on the near facing side. There's a handy sign which says that the area is controlled by Doncaster, which I wondered why Claypole has that place, that little building next to it, but yes, that doesn't control the crossing, so the control's been transferred to Doncaster, and the crossing is, along with the others in this area, are all controlled manually and remotely monitored by CCTV. already put the signal on the approach at the end of Claypole Loop to caution. Wait for it to turn green. Yes, it has. That means the other one is on its way. Not exactly sure what the good idea is of having a level crossing on a loop, but there we go. Can't say it's something I've seen before. I mean, Osterfen was near a loop, and to be honest, that was the reason why there was the major incident there, because of the set of points at the down goods loop. But now we actually have a level crossing within a loop. Isn't that something? Yep, it's another Azuma. And put them up. Thank you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Here we are at Barnby Lane level crossing in Nottinghamshire with Delta Australia. Swinging barriers. There we go, time now 14:55 on Friday the 16th of April 2021. This is the 14... I'm going to have to switch pages actually, because for some reason my screenshot wasn't up. This is the 14... It's slightly delayed actually, 14:49, 1 Delta 16, and then the R service from London King's Cross to Leeds. I think it might actually triple stay as well, because you've got your 15:01, 1 Yankee 86 from York to Peterborough, and also your 15:10, which says expected 15:01, 1 Whiskey 20, and then the R service from London King's Cross to Aberdeen. Let's see if we do get a triple stay. I already had a couple of those unexpectedly today. You can see both Claypole and Osterfen down there. Both are of course down. The signals are clear to green, so obviously the first one's going to be coming from this side. If I hadn't put my SD card from my tablet into this phone, I would not have nearly enough storage for all of these videos. We've been to quite a few today. We've been to Barnby, not this Barnby, the other Barnby up in Newark. Even I can't remember them all now. Bullpit Lane, Balderton, Barnby Lane, and then we might also go to Osterfen and Claypole as well. Shook something around here, I heard it clattering. Signals have cleared on the other side. You can see now that one approaching Claypole is now green. So, timetable we're using here is Claypole Loop, which funnily enough is right here. You can see there's an extra track, and over there there's 2 signals, because one of them serves the loop. Okay, they're already trying to clear the signal here because the one on the right, which is the main line, has gone amber. So I think they're trying to clear them again for the third train. Just depends if they all come when they say. When real time says. The thing about the ECML, bless me, you often have double stays and triple stays. Already 4 minutes in. And I think that's another Azuma coming. Yes, it is. It's coming fast. It's the East Coast Main Line. What am I talking about? Fast? Oh God. Right. It's coming from that way, so we're gonna go over here. So 108. 801 107. Are you going to triple stay? Yes, you are. And now they have managed to put that signal to green. So I was right, there are 3 trains. 3 Azumas. No, I think we're probably better over here because you can see further up that way. Osterfen and Claypole are still down. Well, of course they are. If we are, they are. Six minutes in. White lights on its way. Oh, we're coming quickly. Eight oh one 107. Now you can go up. Can't have been the right number though, because that's the one we just saw. Here are Osterfen level crossing in Nottinghamshire, Delta, Australia. I heard the alarms at Barnby Lane, so I knew that I could start early. Here's the start of Claypole Loop. Barnby Lane's right in the middle of that loop. It's got 3 tracks, therefore. And that's Claypole, just over there. You can see the lights at Claypole as well. They're very close. There we go, time now 15:09 on Friday the 16th of April 2021. This is the 1511, 1 Alpha 34. I think that says because the screen's really dark. Yeah, 1 Alpha 34 LNER service from Leeds to London King's Cross. Which case it will be coming from that way, which would make sense that they put Barnby Lane down before us. Yeah, and you can see it in the distance as well, because the approach here is really straight. Sign saying 40 miles per hour on the entrance to Claypole Loop. Surprised that you can hear the alarms from Barnby Lane in here. Could also have been Claypole that I heard as well. Well, actually, we'll have to see how loud Claypole is. Let's see how loud the alarms are there. (801-231), I think that was. I'll have to get used to this. Here we are at Osterfen level crossing in Nottinghamshire with Delta Australia. So now 15:20 on Friday the 16th of April 2021. This is the slightly delayed 15:16 1 Delta 17 LNER service from London King's Cross to Leeds. Welcome to Osterfen. Considering it's coming from London King's Cross, I'm going to say it's going to come from this side. Surprisingly this time I did not hear the audible alarms at Barnby Lane, because in the last closure I did. Barnby Lane is the next level crossing up that way. Claypole, in which you can see the lights at down there, is another one. All of them, like all of these crossings around the Newark and Claypole area are all controlled from Doncaster, I've now learnt, from the sign up at Barnby Lane. They're all controlled remotely and monitored by CCTV. Signal that side's turned green. They've cleared that signal, so it'll be coming along from this side. Probably pointed out already, this is the entrance to Claypole Loop here. Barnby Lane's right in the middle of the loop and therefore has 3 tracks. Yep, on its way. The lights are actually in sync here. It's a 1219. Here we are at Claypole level crossing in Nottinghamshire or Lincolnshire, whichever, Delta Australia. Quiet alarms. Oh, they bang. There you go, time now 15:27 on Friday the 16th of April 2021. And this is the 15:27, slightly delayed, 1 Bravo 86 LNER service from Peterborough to Lincoln Central. Ah, it's only a 5 carriage one. You can see Osterfen and Barnby Lane. But the signal down there is cleared for green. But whether there's something else or not, I don't know. Yeah, signal down there is cleared to green as well. There's a crossover there for the loop. Claypole loop. That building there might look a bit like a signal box, but really the crossing's actually controlled by CCTV. From there. There's another part of the loop there, because Barnby Lane's partially in a loop. Well, it's fully in a loop, but it's like just a part of the loop. There's the Azuma. There's another half of the loop there on the other side. Who would have thought it? I've already got the number for this train. Thank you. Here we are at Claypole level crossing in Nottinghamshire with Delta Australia. There you go, time now 15:37 on Friday the 16th of April 2021. And this will be the 15:37, no, sorry, 15:40, 1 Sierra 21, LNER service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh. Possibly also the 15:41, 1 Echo 15, LNER service from Aberdeen to London King's Cross. Don't know if this video will get to finish, but we'll have to wait and see. So I'm running out of the screen time thing on my phone. I'm reaching the limit. I hope I can get extended in time. I have to know which side it's coming from. Here comes one. Obviously you're double staying, expected no less. Yeah, here it is. quick. You're early as well.